Brandy's gonna try to build her relationship with her son by sharing some conspiracy theories. So she's like, son, there's a conspiracy that out there's spirits like angels and good spirits, and they're actually really bad. And if you become their friend, they're gonna change you and make you different. So you always follow the dark path, son. And he's like, what, Mom? And she's just gonna like make a joke like, look, let's just say I made a pact with the man, the horns, they know him as Satan. And let's just say from birth, you've been fated to be evil. And so she's gonna nag him a little bit and say, you make sure you follow in my evil path. And he's like, I'm not sure I want to do that, Mom. He's hurt. He feels wronged by Brandy. And when he's around her, it reminds him of that pain. This kid really has been affected by her. And Daryl's like, son, is everything okay? Daryl's like, yeah, Dad, it's fine. And so he needs to do his homework. So let's have him do that. Daryl's like, we don't want you to get grade C. You gotta be able to work hard like your dad. Brandy's like, yeah, that's right. Don't bring home bad grades. Get to work. And then she says, speaking of work, I need to switch careers. So let's just have her get her phone and find a job. So Daryl's like, hey, son, yeah, just work on your homework, do good in school. He's really angry. He felt like that was a really aggravating conversation, and he's really mad at his dad. So this is a very dysfunctional family. So Brandy wants to be a freelancer because that's where you can be a paranormal investigator. So she says, you know what? I'm no longer a bean blender. I quit. I will be a freelancer. And so she wants, oh no, she can't. She needs the license to join that one. I think she should be able to get these from her points. And so poor Lucifer, he's just struggling through his homework. But Brandy's like, yeah, I'm the best mom ever. Look at this house I got for my son. He has everything he could want. And then she just goes, poof. I'm going to have her tend to the garden because it looks pretty dead. So let's have her harvest all and like water if needed. Let's go to the reward store because I think paranormal license is in here, right here. So we're going to buy that for her. And she's gotten these reward points by doing different things on her path of the Purveyor of Potions. So she's just over there taking care of things. She feels socially awkward, even socializing with her own son. He's really angry. Can't use the cauldron yet, but really wants to. And he just thinks this place is disgusting. All the toilets are broken. This kid can't even use them. Let's get Morgan on these toilets. Does he know Repario? No. Okay. Does Daryl know Repario? No. They can all just set them on fire. Let's get Morgan fixing one toilet. We'll get Daryl fixing the other. Brandy just doesn't do stuff like this. So that's what's going on there. Brandy is just looking at all this stuff and she decides she needs to go downstairs and do a quick seance, and maybe Bonehilda can come and help. So it says Brandy's too tense to do a seance actually. So instead we got the guys doing some things. Little Lucifer's like enraged. He's doing his best to try to clean things. He's living in this like disgusting place. There's nowhere to use the bathroom. Morgan did not repair the toilet. This is terrible. And Brandy, she just really doesn't know how to keep a house going. I mean, she was sleeping in a dumpster. Who knows what her childhood home was like, but it probably wasn't very happy. So everybody seems to be kind of cleaning and repairing or whatever. So Brandy starts thinking, I actually need another minion to help. She wants to meet Caleb and turn him into like a cleaning dungeon minion. So the thing is, we want to build a restaurant here. Here's a cool house. Can we convert this into a restaurant bar? Let's see. Because I want a place where she can go and like hang out with Caleb and she won't necessarily get caught by her other dungeon minions. And so we kind of want it in a different part of town. And so I thought this would be a good part of town to put a restaurant. So let's see. This is this house and it's very nice. It is very, very nice. Let's see. If we want to change it into a restaurant, we would make it a restaurant just right down here. And then it's going to show us different requirements. So let's see. They have like the bathrooms. So here is like the entry and there's the bathroom. I mean, this would be like the smallest restaurant ever. It's just like a one family home. I wonder over. I feel like maybe we should just bulldoze this and start over. Let's just clear the lot if we can. Bulldoze everything. We're gonna start fresh, and let's first find all these things we need. So this is gonna be like a vampire bathroom, vampire restaurant, and so there's gonna be a lot of cool design elements. I feel like this sink could be cool. I don't know. Maybe this one seems a bit more the vibe. Okay, so there's our bathroom sink. Let's get our toilet. We won't get the pee bush this time. Even though, of course, Brandy used that early on. So we need a toilet, and we want one that is classy. Here we go. We need a chef station, which is right here. And this is not spending Brandy's money. It's spending just general money in the game. We need a dining spot. Oh, cool. Look at these booths. Those are cool. But I feel like they'd probably have more dining table. And actually, let me just filter it by pack with the vampires. Now, I don't actually like vampires personally, but the furniture is Victorian and it's really pretty. So I do like the furniture. So we'll just put that. Here's a dining chair that matches. So that can go on that. This is really cool. Spooky gothic dining chair. That goes right on the ends. So we're just getting the basics we need to meet the restaurant requirements. So we need this waiter station, which will go up front or by the kitchen. And then we need a host station. Let's see, this lot is pretty big and there's like a beautiful natural scene back there. So I feel like the first thing I want to do is set up a patio, and so let's just see. We'll get some tile or some stone, make the back patio look really nice. So we'll just take this flagstone, and this back patio is going to be like a cool hangout spot, and there'll be lots of different tables and chairs, and let's just see during the day what this looks like. So this is the outdoor patio, and I think that we might need the sunspot, sunshade, I think. Maybe it's this one? No, it's not those. Huh, there's so much stuff to look at in here. There's like this particular covering I'm thinking of, but I can't really find it very easily. Oh, here it is. The sunspot awning. It's under sculptures. Okay, so we'll just put this out here so that we can still have dining, you know, whatever the weather might be. And so we can have these 2 sets of tables. Or actually, we could probably put even more out here. We could make this like a pop-in restaurant patio. And let's go ahead and extend it out this way to not totally to the edge of the property, but pretty close. And so this is going to be just like the place to be if you live in the vampire world. So we'll put all of these table awnings back here so they're a little further back, and actually I think we could fit 4 of them, so here that goes. And so underneath each of these is going to be a table, and let us see. So we've got this whole table set. We'll just go and put these out here, and so I think we might be able to fit like 2 table sets under each awning. Well, I don't know. That might be a little too close. Okay, yeah, if we move this one back, this might work. Let's see what that's like with the chairs connected. Oop. So we just got to slot it in more to the side. Okay, so that's fitting there. Does it fit? Yeah, it fits over there. So we can fit 2 really full tables under here. I wonder if all the Sims will actually be able to get to their chairs. Hopefully. Maybe if we move this whole complex back and this one that way. Okay, that's cool. And so yeah, let's just duplicate that exactly under each awning. But I mean, it looks so beautiful back on this patio. I would want to hang out back there. So let's just see. Got the elegant Victorian dining table. Should be protected from the elements. You know, this is kind of ironic because actually I don't think vampires would want to be out here during the daytime at all. Now that I think about it, vampires couldn't sit outside. Would they even want to be out here? Maybe not. Wonder if there's an awning that's like like less of a window on top. I feel like there probably is, but I don't totally know where to find it. So that last one was in sculptures. Let's see if anything else pops up. I think it was pretty expensive. So yeah, there's that. I don't see any other. There's a dome. This is an issue because I feel like vampires just wouldn't be chilling in the sun like at all. And so maybe if they're going to have this patio, they're probably going to do a slightly different design than this. I think what's going to happen is that we're going to have this building, and so let's just say right here is the indoor restaurant from there to there, and then let's go up here on the second floor. Let's do something like this. And so what that's going to do is create the shade for the vampires, and then we will take these tables, we'll sell them. I don't know a lot about vampires, but the feeling I get is they love organs. There's a grand piano. Okay, here's the organ. Beautiful organ. And so this is going to be a big draw. This is actually like a concert venue too. So let's turn it around like this, and we could put the organ. The organ's probably going to have to go inside because we do not want that to get wet. And outside, we could put a piano back over in this corner so people can sit outside and just listen to the nice piano music and have a really refined meal here. But because the way this is, they're still in the shade. And so let's go ahead and see some columns here. And these look really cool. Black columns. So that would go like there. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so let's throw this down right there and just make sure everything's in the right place. Yeah, okay, so now the vampires can hang out here and it just won't be that big of a problem like it would have been if the sun were out. Just move that column in a little. Let's do the same thing over here because we just don't want it like awkwardly sticking out. So we just move it one in. And having done that, makes me want to take these tables and move them over a little. Let's go look at the downstairs. Let's move this over. So we've got these rows of diners out here, and it's a kind of cozy setting. And you can see it's a very popular restaurant with a lot of tables. And I don't know how many people would want to visit the vampire neighborhood just to eat at a restaurant, but some people might. I wonder what kind of food they would make. If they serve plasma or blood sausage, whatever they serve, bites, probably. I really don't know what's on the menu. Let us see. We've got this back patio, and I want to put like another type of stone, like maybe this darker one, or maybe even this one might be good because I feel like coming out here, there's the place where the piano sits, and then here we can have a walkway. Let's look at the doors because we want these walls actually to be the long length. Okay, so it'll be extra tall. Or no, let's change that because it was working well with the columns the way it was. Okay, so it's medium length doors, and we want something vampire-y. Well, this seems to be the one, Mausoleum's Gate. That is extra creeptastic. So yeah, that's perfect. Okay, cool. So you can see we've got that right there. And then let's just use this marble tile because this is a nice restaurant to just wind the path right there. And so actually there's going to be this outdoor area. We're going to fence off parts of it, but not all of it. Let's just grab this iron railing and we'll just wrap that around right there. And then we'll come over here and we'll just wind that around there. And this way, you know, the vampires can feel like they're outside, but they don't have to actually be in the sun, and they can come out here and listen to music and chill and vibe and also just enjoy a nice meal. So let's just get them set up with some more tables that they can listen at. And they've got these super cool dining chairs, which are really pretty. We're just gonna get 6 chairs at every table. This restaurant wants to max out profit. Okay, so over over here is some dead space. I feel like they might want to throw in a coffin just to attract other vampires. It's almost like to say, you two are welcome here. And see, it kind of will shadow the tables over there, how there's two tables. We'll just have two coffins. Let's see if we can get some tombstone. We may have to actually kill someone to do that. Let's just look at everything that came with the vampire pack, because there might be some goodies. So yeah, show all. It's not showing me anything. Okay, maybe, so we got coffins. Do we have skeletons? Skeleton? What came up with skeleton keys? I don't know about that. There's a hanging werewolf wall jumper. That sounds pretty cool. Let's see if we could put that inside. So here's the inside. It looks like we could have two bathrooms over here, and we could make it like on a hall so that there's one there and there's one here. That's probably a good amount. So let's just pop a wall up around that. We could go like that, and we'll put the walls down so we can divide the bathrooms up. Okay, cool. So this room is a little too big, actually. So let's just see if we pull that in. Okay, cool. And of course, the bathrooms are gonna need some doors, and we want some creepy vampire doors. So let's just see. Well, these are like bathroom doors, but we just want generic doors. So this looks pretty creepy. That fit? Yeah, okay. Creepiest bathroom entrance ever. Just right there. And I hope you're all having a great night. Making houses on The Sims takes a while, or restaurants, or whatever it is you want to build. We've got that, and inside we've got more dining space. I feel like nobody'd want to sit too close to the bathroom and like the organ. So yeah, maybe the kitchen would actually be over here. And so this could be over here by the bathroom, and we could draw a wall to kind of just section off the kitchen and the bathroom hallway like that. And let's go ahead and put the waiter's stand. We can put that over here. And so that kind of makes the kitchen a little smaller. Then over here, right by the front, I feel like we should have the organ. So we can have, they greet people here. The dining room tables are in here. And so people can come and sit in here. And then they should also have like a lounge area. We won't like totally block off the kitchen. Well, actually, yeah, we'll pretty much block off the kitchen. And so let's just put that big medieval entry door over there for the staff. And actually, we'll move the door all the way up here. And so this is the entrance where people can come in. And so we'll get this big, beautiful door from back there, put that right up here. And then, so people will come in the door and they will be greeted right here. And then let's actually, okay, so we're going to relocate this door that like down here, or actually we could put it off this hallway, couldn't we? So we'll put that off this hallway, and then let's find like some comfortable chairs and couches for everybody who's just waiting for their table. So, these will be like really fancy, really cool, really special. We can put this over here along this wall where people might like to wait. And there's this also nice sofa. I don't think that's quite right though. So yeah, let's just get a few of these and we can put them side to side, and then we'll get a little table that we can use to stand in between those. Just a little end table. And this place, it's like a nice restaurant, so we don't want it to look too cheap or anything. And I think this might be good. Can we fit that in there? No, let's see if we move that over against the wall. We put that right there. Okay, so people can come in, they can wait right here. And then over here, you can see the beautiful organ. And so let's get a few more places where people could come and sit and listen to the organ, which is probably pretty cool. I wonder which couch we should use. I feel like this one is pretty good. It looks like a solid couch, and we could put it like this. So we've got this little spot over here, and then let's let's get some big like armchairs, and we can put the armchairs over here too, so that anyone who wants to hear can hear. Yeah, this one's really eerie, very eerie chair. So we just put that right here. Here we can have a few of those. Yeah, this restaurant's gonna be creepy. So let's just move this over. We'll move this over a little, and we can duplicate this table there, and we'll put one on the other side because people might have like their drinks. And so let's go ahead and get a bar in here, and that way people will be able to get their booze, of course. So I feel like bar might do well. Well, out there there's the coffins. Maybe, okay, let's just, I forgot I put those there. Let's put a bar in here, and this is a decent bar. We can just pop this up over here. And so while the organist is playing, people can come and order drinks, and there's still room for everyone to sit. Cool. So let's see if we can fit a few more of these tables in here. I think we can. And of course we need chairs with that. Now we'll have to see what it's like when Sims actually come in here, and we got to make sure they can actually like use the different tables, because I think these are probably too close. Kind of want to put this here, which would mean we have to move the door here, which is way more balanced. So I'm okay with that. Let's just redo the tile. And so we'll keep that same pattern out here, 3 wide. Okay, that just removed the dining room table setup, which was not what I was after. So let's set that back up. Designing in Sims is super fun. It's just amazing how much time it can take to do this, but it's really fun. So we've got this outdoor space, and I feel like I really want to make it creepy. It's almost like these were the vampires who stayed in the light too long, and so they just turned into coffins. So yeah, let's see, like this is a creepy plant. Whoa, we could put this outside. That is creepy. Okay, I'm down with that. Probably not a lot of times you'd want to use that, but right now I'm okay with that. And then I think we're gonna want to get like some potted plants. So yeah, let's just poke around. I want to find some things to put out here on patio, maybe like a fountain or something, to try to just draw people into the space. I want something kind of big that's a little smaller than I was thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking something pretty substantial. Yeah, more like this. We can put a few of these up front and give it a really beautiful, like fragrant look here. And actually these would be beautiful just lining the walkway here. And thankfully money is no object since it's not coming out of Brandy's account. And so we'll just fill up this space right here. And that is really cool. These will look beautiful on the table. Lilies. I mean, it's kind of big, but it definitely makes the place look super fancy. Each of these is 225 simoleons. So that's just the centerpiece on the table. You can imagine the kinds of prices they have to charge here. Okay, so you walk in past the coffins. You can come in here, and there's a few tables inside. Let's go ahead and throw some flowers on there. And of course, we're going to have to add lighting and all that. Let's just copy table, and we can put some in here in this other direction. Or maybe it's better to just keep it long ways, or maybe we could do one of both. Let's see. First, we got our little chairs. That's cool. And check that out. I love how they just snap right in. Okay, so there's room for them. Let's see if there's room for the big ones. We may not need like all 6 chairs, but yeah. Okay, so let's look at it from above. Okay, so it is a little tight, like especially right here. Let's just turn that. I think that's a little better. This will move over a smidge. Hopefully it'll let us do that, and that. Okay, so those are both looking good. Could move that one more there. Then there's room for a line at the bar. Then we'll get our flowers. So yeah, this place is looking pretty cool. Another thing we need is lighting. So let's just see what we've got. I think we've got some pretty cool chandeliers. So we want something really gothic looking. Yeah, like these are cool. Don't these look beautiful in here? So there's a chandelier. This one is pretty low hanging. This one, we can put one right here at the entrance, and each table can even get its own chandelier. There, of course, can be chandeliers in the kitchen, and each bathroom, move that over a little bit. Bathroom, they could still have chandeliers. Why not? This is just that kind of place. Okay, so I feel like this is looking pretty good. They've got a lot of places to eat. They've got a restaurant. They've got a bar. So let's get the lot traits. And of course, this is in the vampire area. So I think one of these traits has to do with vampires. Let's see. It's on a dark ley line, vampire nexus, and it's a chef's kitchen. As far as challenges, okay, well, here's what the people wear. And let's just say it's an experimental restaurant. And customer attire, let's have them wear formal. Is this a little fancy? Okay, so some of the last things we need to do, I know there's lots of like decoration we could do, and I'm sure there's tons of details that I haven't done. There's landscaping on the outside and windows. So let's start out just by grabbing some windows. These are definitely like the creepy look we want. There's some that are kind of like stained glass. You can't see out. I think they would want those because they don't want it to be too bright inside, because that is not good for vampires. So yeah, let's just place these around the space, and they're really cool. It looks kind of like a castle type thing going on. And so yeah, this is just perfect. We know they don't want too much sunlight, but they don't want to be totally shut out from the world either. That looks good. This is nice. And so then they'll just get little privacy windows in bathrooms. So we can put these all the way up here, just a little privacy window. Now in the bathrooms too, let's get a mirror because that can be nice to have. Oh, cool. There's like a moon mirror, but we just want a pretty cool one for the wall. There's one, and then there's one. Awesome. Okay, so now flooring. And actually where I just was, there's rugs. Let's see, like there's gotta be some type of super big Victorian rug. This is really pretty. We can put this over here at the entrance. That's pretty nice. I feel like this needs to be more like that. Okay, so we got that at the entrance. I don't know if that's the absolute best swatch. White. I think white is a little better. And so that is looking good. Let's go ahead. Let's check out the paintings, especially for this wall. And then there's this table. So let's just go look. I want to find something with like a frame, a thick frame. Like here's Blooming Beauty, portrait of a marriage. It's actually very tiny. Could blow that up there. There's the lovely lady Sanguina. So let's see, yeah, we could put her there. The Lord and the Lady in the middle. Dashing Lord Lycan right there. That seems like a nice arrangement for the space. So let's see if we want any sorts of flowers on this little table here. I think this one is really pretty. And so that would probably be a nice touch, kind of pull on that red accent. And let's just see here. Finishing touches, we'll want carpet. I'm trying to think, do restaurants have carpet? They tend to have tile, I think. Let's find a tile. Or honestly, I don't know. Maybe they'd have wood. Let's see, there's this tile, the spider tile. That's a bit much, I think. This one, I mean, that's kind of cool. It's like a large fancy floor tile. And that could actually go throughout the building. It's really subtle. And, you know, there's a lot going on in the furniture, so I feel like it doesn't really distract from that. So then let's check out wallpaper. And wallpaper, you know, something like this is pretty classic. Or there's also this, or this. This one, we like this one. Okay, so we've got that. In the kitchen, they will have tile. So they might have some tile like that, or possibly like this, or maybe like this. There's also this tile. It's like black. Yeah, let's see if we can get that darker. So we got the kitchen has some tile, and then in the bathroom, there might also be some tile in there. We could do the checkmate. That's kind of overwhelming. Let's just do this simple stripe. Okay. So we got doors, we got windows. All we need is the outside. So I think outside would be like brick or stone. And so let's just see if we tried this one. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, there's a second floor too, isn't there? Okay, so the second floor, we're gonna have to see what that is next time. So we've got the downstairs that we finished, and you can see, you know, you go in here. Maybe upstairs can be like, it could be a second dining hall with a DJ space, or maybe there's a place for like club gatherings. I really totally forgot that it was even out there. So let's let's just get this here. And we'll have to work on the outdoor lighting some next time too, but I think, this is looking pretty cool so far. And really, Brandy wanted to set this up so she can go on a date. So definitely let me know if y'all have any thoughts about what should be up here. It was pretty much built so that we would have cover that goes over that. I'm not even sure where we'll end up putting stairs, actually. Maybe right here. So let's see, we built stairs right there, and then you can come up here. So, okay. I mean, that seems reasonable. Does it look okay on there? Yeah. It just goes into that walkway. That's feasible. Could it move this way at all? Doesn't look like it. It looks like it's in the spot it wants to be, unless I put it there, in which case it's not inside the building, which is not helpful in this case. So let's just put it right there. Very cool. And so the staff can just go right up those stairs. And then up here, let's find the DJ booth. Let's get the really nice DJ booth. And we will set that up here, and I will go ahead and save this, and then next time we will finish the build and Brandy will get to go on a date with Caleb.
So we'll see what'll happen to Brandy on our next episode. Join us live on Twitch every Monday. You can help us make decisions about which potions Brandy will use. Definitely stop on by.